Warning: sensitive images.
On Monday, March 21st, 2022, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai, while still in her intensive meditation retreat, lovingly called Supreme Master Television team members to check on their well-being, as well as to shed light on some important matters on the heartbreaking war against Ukraine that is of alarming concern to all the world's citizens.
A little bird person told me that you have some questions.
Yes, Master.
And you have your own answer as well. So I want to know both your question and your answer.
Okay, Master.
Tell me.
Master, earlier on in March, Russia actually alleged that Ukraine was developing chemical weapons. But it turns out that many people are concerned that Russia could be using chemical weapons in their war against Ukraine.
Yes.
Should we all be concerned?
Sure, yes, because it's a nasty thing. It doesn't just kill people, it harms people in many different ways, even if they are alive and survived. Like even an older-fashioned one like Agent Orange.
Yes.
Oh, it spread so much damage and suffering in Vietnam before.
Yes.
You all know that. And now even children are still suffering. This is a wicked thing to use. But some countries in the war, they still use it in some places, I heard. According to the news, before.
Yes.
And I hope they don't come to that, because this would be a catastrophe.
Yes.
It's really inconsiderate of all human wellness.
That's right.
Yes, Master.
It really works like hell.
Oh.
If you survive it, you suffer all your life. You can see all the documents about other chemical weapons that used in the war in other countries.
Yes.
You know how bad it is. Terrible, terrible. My God. We are too near hell, that's why. The earth is too near astral. Too near astral hell. Because the hell is beneath human standards. Hell and then astral and then human.
Yes, Master.
But astral hell and astral heavens are two different things. And we are too near both, and mostly heavens in astral heaven don't bother us. They just try to help if we need or if they can. But astral hell, they bother us all the time. They want to recruit people to make war, to make killing at random, to incite people to go out and kill for no reason and to make war for no reason, just like in Ukraine.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Any other question concerning that?
No, Master.
Okay.
Yeah.
Russia, they have chemical weapons, and they're still using them in some cases. Like in the news, they reported that they use some of this and that, or something, Novichok, something like that, to poison people. Some people are poisoned by those things.
Yes.
Then they used to poison one of the ex-spies in London. What's the name of that? It's something that you cannot detect. And the victim also does not know until it's too late.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know about it. I just forgot the name.
It was March 2018 when deadly nerve agent was deployed on the streets of the city. The target, Sergei Skripal. He and his daughter fell ill after Novichok was smeared on his door handle.
For the last 12 days, Alexei Navalny has been confined to this Berlin hospital in an induced coma while he's being treated for chemical poisoning.
David Oman, do you have any doubt that the Kremlin was behind this?
No. I think the existence of traces of Novichok, which is only available to the Russian state, I think makes it really highly implausible that there could be any other explanation. But of course, what we must now expect from Moscow is their standard denials, accusations that they're being victimized by the West and making these accusations, fake news, all sorts of alternative explanations will all be pumped out to try and create confusion and give an impression that the truth will never be known.
These are all chemical weapons used in individual ways, but also they can use it for mass destruction, and that would be terrible.
It's called a Novichok nerve agent.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Novichok nerve agent, and the other one that was used to kill one Russian spy.
Oh, polonium? Perhaps polonium, yes. Alexander Levinenko.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. To kill that ex-spy.
Yes.
Because he escaped, he kind of defected.
Yes, Master.
Russia was supposed to have killed him, and many more. They always use these kind of things from ex-KGB kind of elements and tactics and weapons. So originally NATO said, somebody said if Russia used chemical weapons in Ukraine, then they will step in. But now he denied it. He doesn't want to. He steps around, he walks around, he says he's only responsible for those NATO countries. Oh, man.
Gosh.
I think he's just one of the smaller demons. So he's afraid of Putin so much. Putin is higher rank in demonic kind of system. Yeah, they have ranks. It's like in the army. Yeah, like a leader.
Yeah.
So Putin is the rank of leader, so they are scared of him. NATO, oh God, I don't know. They all just appear right now on Earth just to kill our planet, people.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It seems to me like that because all the bad, all the evil and demon are in the high positions, in the commanding positions, and doing nothing.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Just doing harm. You can see it very well every day in the news.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
we can.
Who is who and what is what.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
You don't have to believe me. Yeah, you can judge by their actions.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You don't have to believe me. You don't have to have psychic power to see anything like that. You can see physical evidence of their actions and speech
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
and their handling of the world situation. Then you know who is who.
Right.
There were dictionaries of who is who in the world. They should make another one extra for these types of people. This type of human, but not human.
Yes.
Right, Master.
Yes.
Side of a hybrid. They don't body cloth of humans, but they're not. They are harming humans. They are there just to cause trouble, chaos, and suffering for the humans. By doing wicked things or doing nothing to stop it. Even if they have the power to stop it or to mitigate it, they don't do it.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So they're working together. You can see that?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Actually, if Russia uses the chemical weapons, then the world will also not react. The NATO leader, they don't say that they're going to come in if Russia uses chemical weapons.
Yes, Master.
That means, hello, come in and kill them, kill the Ukrainians. We will not care. We will not interfere.
Yes.
Or like inviting Russia to come in and use anything at all to hurt the people of Ukraine. You see that or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Master.
Yes.
There's no limit,
That's
Right.
right.
Yes.
no limit at all. No border, no frontier where Russia should not step over.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
Oh man, so wicked, cowardly. They're not just cowards, they're wicked. They have no feeling for other human beings. Because I told you, it's not their women, it's not their children, it's not their parents, it's not their family,
Yes,
Right.
Master.
it's not their properties that are damaged, or not their bodies that are being destroyed or damaged or making handicapped.
Yeah.
A theatre sheltering civilians. Ukraine says as many as 1,200 were there when Russia dropped a bomb. This was inside merely days ago. Trapped families with no way out, hiding in the building, even branding their desperation to the sky. These words say, children, a human plea to spare them. Instead, mass slaughter. The Red Cross has called Mariupol apocalyptic. And an Associated Press news crew risked everything to show that might just be true. The battle to save lives while fearing your own. A father lost in grief over the body of his 16-year-old son, Ilya. Killed by an explosion as he played soccer on a school field.
Oh man, if it's not the end of the world sign, then what then? What then, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, Master. Many people are scared that Putin will use nuclear weapons in the Ukraine war. Should they be worried?
Yeah, sure, everybody worries. But using or not using, that is the future to be seen.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Master.
Yes.
In 1994, in Budapest, they're supposed to give up all their nuclear warheads already. The world asked them to give them up.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
In that time, in Budapest, big powers like Russia, America, and the UK promised that they would protect Ukraine in case any war happened in their country. Coming from Russia, for example, they all signed that in exchange for all the nuclear weapons that Ukraine gave away. But they did not keep the promise. You can see that.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We should be worried about Russia also.
Yes.
Yes.
Master.
Yeah. Because the Russian people, they're innocent.
Yes, Master. Right.
Only Putin and his gang. Many Russian people, they don't know what's going on even.
Yes.
Because the Russian television and radio, they report a completely different picture. They say Russia goes there to take down a fascist government who oppress people, and we go to give them blankets and food to the poor or to the victims and all that stuff. That's all they show.
That's right. Yeah.
Special operation. They show that the Russian army went there to do good things,
Oh. Yes.
even charity work and all that, to protect people from the fascist government. Originally, they say he's Nazi, so they say they're going to denazify.
Yes.
And then now everyone knows, and we told them, oh, he's Jewish, man. And now they change, they say they're fascist. I don't even know what fascist is, so I can't say it anymore. It's something bad anyway.
Yes.
So I don't know what's next. If we clarify that, then I don't know what's next.
Yes.
I'm too lazy to talk. If you guys don't answer, I'm just quietly praying for them and asking heaven to do something to help as much as they can for the innocent Ukrainian people.
Right,
The
Master.
Russian people, they're innocent. They're very nice people. They're like you and me. They're like everybody else.
Yes,
Yes,
that's right,
right.
Master.
There's nothing different between Russian and myself or you or Americans or English.
Yes, Master.
It's these gangs leaders. They're brainwashing them all these decades already.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Master.
All this BS propaganda, all these decades already. Under the communism already.
Yes.
Yes.
So the people just listen and don't know anything more. And they just watch what's on the TV and radio, whatever is told to them, they believe it. That's why I was on the news saying that the father in Russia doesn't even believe the son in Ukraine who told him that Russia came and invaded their country and killed people. He did not believe.
Yes.
Yes.
He says, no. Oh, no. They went there to help people, to give people food and blankets, stuff like that.
I told him that we woke up from the bombing and that I took my little son who is 8 months old, and we tried to to escape and to save the family. And he started to argue. He said, no, everything is not like this. And he told me that Russia started like a peaceful operation, and they're trying to save us from the Nazis regime, which occupied our country. And the most interesting thing was that the Russian soldiers are giving to the local people food and warm clothes. So that's the thing he saw on the TV. And they said, no, father, now I'm here. I see what's going on. My friends also see what's going on. And he just could not believe in this.
And also another daughter told her mother, and then mother also didn't believe. And the daughter from Ukraine sent her all the pictures of the war, yeah?
Yes.
The devastating photos and clips and all that, sent it to the mother to see. And from then, the mother shut her up. She locked her out.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't let the daughter even call or contact anymore.
Wow. Oh.
Wow.
I saw that in the news. They talk about that themselves. For the Ukrainian people. Many are losing their children. They don't even know where their children are. They cannot find them.
Yes, Master.
During the bombing and all that, everybody ran.
Yes.
And maybe children left or ran somewhere else, lost each other.
Yeah, that's right.
So Some father say, I didn't see my son since March something. My God, what a heartache. Can you believe? Can you imagine if it's you, the father, or the child who was lost?
It's so terrible.
Who were lost in the war and don't know where the parents are. And this is just one of the instances. There may be thousands of them that are not spoken out or recorded.
Right. Yes.
Just as I told you, not everybody can record where they have been bombed.
Right.
Because they're busy running and they run with nothing. Don't even have anything to record it. And nobody would dare to stay behind and record the devastation.
Yes.
That's right.
Very rare. Just some leaking out. Some rare things. Some rare photos and clips. We don't have everything. Not the truth. Not the whole truth in Ukraine. About the suffering and anguish of the people and the children and families there.
Yes, Master.
The elderly could not even walk anymore. And even fleeing.
Yes.
When they're having difficulty to walk already. They must run.
Yeah.
What to do if the bomb is on top of your head?
Right.
And your house is destroyed? Where would you stay? You have to run, no?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
You just run with people and don't even know where.
Right.
Don't even know where you're going anymore.
Oh, goodness.
Dear God. Ukraine, they don't have any chemical weapons. I'm not told about that inside. But they could use the waste from the Chernobyl to retaliate. But right now, Russia is controlling it.
True, Master.
Right.
So there's not much they can do. And I just hope that Russia will stop, cease the war and go home.
Yes.
The Ukrainian people and government, I mean, even from 1994 already, you can see they are very, very gentle. That's why they gave up their nuclear weapon so easily.
Yes, Master.
Under just a flimsy promise that we will protect you if any war comes to your country, if Russia betray you. And now look what they're doing. They're doing almost nothing.
Right.
They even stop in other countries who want to help them.
Yes,
Master.
To help them with some weapons to defend themselves.
Yes, that's right.
You see, so if that is not devil incarnate, then what is?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Exactly, Master.
How can you, knowing that your fellow humans suffer unjustly, and children are dying and wounded like that, and handicapped because of bombing and all that? Dying is bad, but it's not as bad as when a child becomes handicapped. They're losing their legs and their arms. They have their whole future in front of them. And now, because of the war, they're going to be handicapped.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
How are they going to live their lives?
Yes.
And many people, elderly and all that, who know nothing about war or defense, nothing. They just kill them anywhere, anytime. The Ukrainian people are very peaceful.
Yes.
True.
That's right.
They didn't want to do anything to anybody. They just want to be themselves and take care of their own business.
Yes.
Yes, right.
And because of that, Russia took advantage of their peaceful nature, went there and made them suffer like that.
Yes, Master.
Even then, they're united.
Yeah, right.
I have never seen a country so united like that. Very, very united together. Yeah, even when they had escaped already, they came back to fight together, knowing that they might die, they might be wounded, injured, or lose their leg, their arm. They still go back.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Because they cannot bear it. Because they have this protective heroism in them. Just to want to go back to protect their country, their people, from injustice.
Yes,
Master.
But everywhere the Russians go, they are met with defiance. In the occupied city of Kherson, angry residents forced Russian trucks to a stop and eventually to turn around. More evidence the Russian invasion is not going to plan.
Які б вони потужні не були, нас дуже цей.
Ми будемо захищати Київ. Ми будемо поруч з людьми.
And I feel very, very sorry. I've been in Russia and I like the Russian people very much.
Yes.
They are very, very nice, very kind.
Yes.
Just like you and I and anybody else on the planet. It's only the government that makes trouble.
Yes, right.
If it's a good government, they're okay. But if it's some gangster and devil incarnate like Putin, then that will harm the innocent people of Russia.
Right, yes.
That's right.
They have nothing to do with the war. Many of them don't even know it.
That's true.
Yeah, they interview them and they say, what? And then the others say, no, it's not the war. They came there to protect some Ukrainians and then give them food.
The mayor of Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, telling me that Putin is intentionally killing civilians. On Russian state media, though, wow, it's a totally different picture. It's like a humanitarian effort down there.
On Russia's state TV, audiences are only being told what the Kremlin wants them to know about the war in Ukraine. This new Russian army video shows troops handing out humanitarian aid. They claim Russian forces are giving civilians safe passage from the fighting, a message reinforced in President Putin's latest state TV speech.
Our military have provided corridors in all areas of combat action.
The terrible reality the rest of the world sees: shelling of civilians, suffering, death and destruction, never gets aired on Russian state TV. And many Russians believe their government that the war was forced on them by Ukraine, backed by NATO.
I know the truth. This was a forced measure on our side. After what Russia went through in World War II, it's madness to believe we want war.
Some, mostly younger Russians, see through their government's lies, get their news from friends, independent and social media.
Almost all of us are understanding this thing, that there is a lot of lie around. So we do not know what's happening.
I think this is a crime, an aggression against a neighboring country. Our government invaded, now they are killing people.
That's awful. What can we think about it? Normal people understand everything, but we can't do anything. Because we're afraid, like everyone else.
And now Putin even went for the rally to incite the people to kill each other, the Russians, to kill each other. You know, like to purge these traitors within Russia. Yeah. Make them suspect each other and maybe kill or maybe bring them in. Yeah. This guy, he doesn't want to only kill the Ukrainians. He wants to kill his own people as well.
No.
Nowadays, the free world is even also controlled by evil. That's the problem.
Right. Yes.
Tell them to give up all their defense systems and then use that to scare them into submission. Huh? Tell them to give up nuclear and then have the nuclear themselves and then scare them into submission.
Yes, Master.
Came into their country and looting their homes and killing their people. That's not right. You can see that's evil force.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Exactly.
No normal country would do that to another country.
No, Master.
Yeah, that has not even provoked you in any way.
Yes, right.
This is truly evil. You can see it.
Yes, Master.
You don't have to believe me or anything. I don't have to prove it. They prove it themselves that they are devils. They are evil by their deeds, by their wicked and vicious actions, going into another country and killing innocent people, women and children.
Yes,
That's right.
And the world just stands by. And any time about something serious, the question, they just dodge it.
Yes.
Don't answer.
That's correct.
My God. And then finally helping a little bit with weapons here and there. But the most important thing, which is the prevention of the use of more weapons, is closing the sky.
That's right.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so that both sides will not harm each other.
Yes.
Less, at least less.
Right,
Master.
Less than if using the air to bomb them. Hiroshima was also bombed with the atom bomb from the air.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
From the airplane, they dropped it down, right?
Yes.
Because America is so far from Japan, so they cannot do it from home.
Yes, Master.
Like Japan and America.
Right, Master.
I just hope Russia will consider truly. I just hope people can do something with Putin to not let him have this power to harm his own country. He doesn't care about Russians also anyway, because he's a devil.
Oh, yes.
Right, Master.
He doesn't care who dies.
Yes, that's right, Master.
Any normal leader would feel sorry, not want to kill women and children. He doesn't care.
Yes.
Yes.
So Russian people also mean nothing to him. He just uses them to consolidate his power only.
Yes, Master.
And then he uses them like uses soldiers, young, innocent people. Now he even sends teenagers to the war because probably it doesn't have enough conscripts anymore.
Yeah.
He sent these cadets, according to the news, 17, 18.
Oh.
Teenagers, still learning. Send them to Ukraine for the war. Probably he doesn't have enough anymore. Or he doesn't care. You can see that he doesn't care.
Right, Master.
Right, Master.
There were 3 bombings today. I was in place of all 3 bombings. 3 civilians were killed, 14 were injured, and these were just civilian areas. Civilian building, residential building with more than 100 apartments there, just 100 meters from school, just a crossroad in the center of the city where just one passing man was killed accidentally, absolutely. So Putin is not looking for military targets. He is just attacking civilians and just making terror now in Ukraine. So that's why it's so important for us to have a possibility to defend our women and children like it was in Mariupol. Yes, there's a pregnant woman, she died with unborn child. And that is so awful. And that's something we could prevent if Ukraine already would have these aircrafts, air defense, just to protect our skies.
All the time up to now, if he cared about women, children, or refugees who run on the street, then he wouldn't have bombed them.
True.
He even bombed the theater, he bombed the hospital, he bombed the maternity ward, all kind of things that he bombed that have nothing to do with the war, nothing to do with Russia. They had nothing to do with Russia anyway to begin with.
Yes.
He just makes all kind of lies to come in and to rob people of their lives and their properties and their peace.
Yes.
Ой, Господи, за что? Девочки мои любимые, не уберу я вас. Подбегаю к Доминичке, кричу: Доминичка, Доминичка. А она лежит. Я, Наташа, срываю повязку, какая была, шарф, ноги перевязываю ей. Девочки мои любимые, не уберу я вас.
And now he even threatens chemical warfare and nuclear as well, for no reason whatsoever.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Just for power, just for sadistic satisfaction. You can see that. You can see this guy, he enjoys people's suffering. He enjoys killing. So he must be a devil incarnate.
Yeah, absolutely, Master.
And I don't know why the Russian people still don't do anything.
Yeah.
Just bring him to the asylum, lock him in. That's all. It's not difficult, is it?
No, Master.
You don't even have to kill him. Just bring him to the asylum. Maybe heal him. Maybe you can beat the devil out of him.
Yes.
Then he will be a better person. At least he has no more power to kill, to maim, to handicap children and women and elderly and all the innocent, even men. They are innocent also.
Yes.
They had never provoked Russia.
Yes, Master.
It's true.
This is like a very bad ex-husband. Already went out of the relationship and still wants to control the ex-wife.
Yes. Yeah.
And she did not even do anything. She did not even provoke him.
Yes,
Yeah, this type. But on a larger scale and making people suffer so much. We talk between spiritual and then war and devils and my God. But this world is like that. It's all mixed up.
True.
It's not black and white. It's not just God. It's not just heaven. It's hell as well.
Exactly.
We could have had just only heaven. If we had good governments, sanely, just sane, not insane, then we would have been good. Would have had paradise by now, or long before.
Right.
Just many governments are so greedy and wicked and just power hungry, don't care who dies, who lives.
Right, Master.
Yes, Master.
You can see that by the war in Ukraine with Putin.
Right. Yes.
Potential for escalation is still very powerful on the Russian side. I had a conversation with a couple of European diplomats this weekend. There are real concerns that they use 1 and possibly 2 tactical nuclear weapons in the course of the next couple of weeks within Ukraine.
I fear that this next period is going to be even bloodier and more difficult. What I hear is that the Russians are now escalating. They're escalating in Ukraine, they're escalating at home. The level of arrests in Russia is extraordinary. The fear is that they're going to escalate also in domains, in attacks that could spread to NATO countries.
He doesn't care. He has his bunker somewhere. He has already moved his family somewhere, I heard. In case of nuclear war.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
He probably is there already watching TV, watching the unfolding war in Ukraine and smiling gleefully, seeing people suffering and satisfy his devil's mind. And probably Maya is praising him, making him kill more.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, killing babies, so the zealous ghosts can eat them. Women, children, they can eat them.
Yes, Master.
They can eat almost anybody, of course, but they like children.
Come on.
They like to eat children. I don't know why.
Yuck.
Just like humans, some prefer to eat younger cow people. Or pigling.
Yes.
Yeah. Some of us are similar to them. Very similar, don't you think?
Yes.
That's how the war broke out. That's how we have trouble. That's how we have disaster and all that. Because we are inviting it somehow.
Yes.
By ignorance, by doing things that are not according to all the universal standards.
That's right.
We don't live alone in the universe. We live with other beings. And we don't behave well. We oppress others, the weaker and more gentle racer beings like the animal people. And that's how we have all these disasters and war upon ourselves.
That's right.
Yes, Master.
Oh, my God. I'm shaking inside with anguish. Oh, God, what a time. What a time. Oh, God, what a time. We could have had peace and paradise on earth, you know.
Yes.
We could have. Because God gives enough food and everything for everyone on the planet. So we can have enough food, enough clothing, enough comfort to live a very peaceful and happy life.
Yes.
We lack nothing, but we destroy them, we damage them, we ruin all kind of good things that benefit us. All right, my love. Ciao. Thank you all.
Thank you, Master.
Please take care, Master.
Bye.
Thank you all. The in-house and also the out-house and the remote and the not remote. Whoever helps in any way with Supreme Master Television. God bless you. Your merit is immense. Ciao for now.
Ciao, Master.
Love you.
Love you, Master.
Most compassionate Master, humanity is profoundly blessed by your endless selflessness for the sake of the unimaginable suffering of countless innocents. Our prayers are for rapid actions by all responsible authorities to halt any further grave calamities, thus saving our vulnerable brothers and sisters and the world from this senseless war. May we succeed in granting our children the peaceful future they deserve by creating an Eden on earth. We wish for Benevolent Master to be embraced in heaven's infinite protection and tranquility through the grace of all cosmic beings. To hear what Master has to say about the wordless method of initiation and which types of disciples could lose the protection of Master's manifestation body, please tune in to Between Master and Disciples at a later date for the full broadcast of this conference. Also, for your reference, please check out previous related fly-in news or Between Master and Disciples conferences, such as Fly-in News, the ingredients needed to awaken our God power within, treasure others' lives by making peace, Supreme Master Ching Hai's thoughts on the urgent situation in Ukraine. The world left Ukraine to fight alone, inspiring good news in support of Ukraine. Between Master and disciples, Supreme Master Ching Hai's courageous work for the world. People need true, strong, and wise leaders. Women have to be protected and respected. A president should protect his people's lives. Vengeance never brings peace. The true jihad, real compassion and moral standards, is the real solution. Governments worldwide must stand with Ukraine. Powerful countries must be courageous and help Ukraine. Heaven is aiding Ukraine in the war between good and evil.